Alrighty, today we are doing the mid-month reading for Geminis. So from May 15 to 31 for Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so first we're going to pick out two of my super gorgeous magical unicorn cards, and this is basically going to be Gemini's main energy for the last 2 weeks of May. I super love these because, I mean, unicorns. And they're kind of gold gilded on the side, so that's cute. So I'm going to grab a couple cards. Woo! Jesus, this just flew out. But I got two right away, which is so awesome. Oh my God! Same as Leo. So thankful. It says, think about the people and things you feel grateful for. Leo's also got this month. And the other one says, share. When you share, everyone feels happy. So what this is feeling like to me, I mean, obviously this is about like gratitude, right? This is about like gratitude, but also I feel like acceptance and a positive outlook towards where you currently are in your life. Not letting the everyday BS kind of get to you, but rather, take a step back, and kind of get like an eagle's eye view of everything in your life. And I feel like you're actually going to find that there are more things to be grateful for than disappointed about. So the other one is about share. It says, when you share, everyone feels happy. I feel like this is about, this feels to me like being able to find moments when you can be a teacher. It also feels like, whichever position you're in, whether you're up on the horse or you're right below it, there's an opportunity for you to teach or to share something, right? Like, it looks like the little elf is kind of giving the unicorn something to eat. And, obviously the unicorn is giving her a place to sit. But it also feels like she's kind of, giving him like, I don't know, like a little smile. And it just feels to me like whatever position you're in, you're always in a position to share and to teach. So those are kind of cute. And now we're going to do a Celtic cross. And I'm just going to pull out all the cards before reading the whole banana. Okay, so for the main energy, we have the Chariot card. And this for me, obviously, like it's about forward movement, it's about go, go, go. It's a very yes card. And this isn't very typical, but I've always felt too like this is kind of a Gemini card too. I mean, I don't really know much about like the zodiac thing and how each star sign or how each sign kind of associates with a card, but this is felt to me as very Gemini because it feels very yin and yang. You have like, you know, like two versions of Jesus. Is it a Sphinx? Who knows what this is? It kind of looks like a Sphinx. Anyway, like it feels very Gemini to me, but I love that this is the main energy because it just feels like if you've been kind of like building something like a partnership, a relationship, an idea, a project, I just feel like it's saying like go, go, go. Like this is going to move very quickly, which is so crazy because, oh, that's a secret. That's fine. We won't talk about that, but that's feeling really awesome. What's crossing us for the last 2 weeks of May is the Death card. And it just feels like an ending, right? So death is an ending, but also a beginning. And it just feels to me like the biggest challenge is being able to accept that there are some things that you're going to have to let go of in order for everything else in your life to move forward. So it's like thank you next, right? Like some things are just like not working, they're done, you already know it. Like, and sometimes before you can even, like your brain can even accept it or your heart can even accept it, you almost just kind of know it in your gut. So I feel like that's kind of the biggest challenge, like being able to say goodbye, maybe I'll just say just, that's it, goodbye. What's crowning you is the Hanged Man. And this is kind of about like taking a look at situations, people, ideas, and kind of turning them over their head. That is fucking crazy. Wasn't that in our deck? It is on our deck. It's about like, for me, it's also about like, it's about innovation, right? It's about looking at things in your life or situations and rethinking them, reimagining them. And I feel like that is going to play a very important role. Your ability to kind of take a different stance and take a different way of looking at things is going to play a very big role for you in the next 2 weeks, in the later 2 weeks. So in the past, we have the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this is kind of about, there was an offer that was being made, right? An offer or an idea or an option that was presented. But you looked at it and you were like, fuck this. Like, I'm not taking this like pea-sized offer. Like, it's too little. And you decided that you were going to pass, is kind of how I'm feeling. At present, you have the Eight of Rods, which again really coincides with the Chariot card. It's all about action. Like something is about to happen really, really, really fast. Like you won't even know what happened. The rug is about to get pulled from underneath your feet. But let's clarify what exactly this is, because there's something about like something that's going to happen really, really quickly. And it's so crazy because I watch a fuck ton of tarot videos, and a lot of it really talked about something happening very quickly. And I was just kind of looking at my life up until this morning when I was watching my last video, and I was like, nothing is happening. These things are lying, but it's the same thing that's coming out right now. So I feel like it's going to have to do with, you have the Justice card in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. What I'm feeling like is there may have been something that happened to you that felt very unfair, uncalled for. Just like, what the fuck were other people thinking? You know, like, I feel like something just kind of didn't sit very well because it felt very unfair, very unjust. And it kind of forced you to make a decision, this is about balance, and I feel it's also about choices. I feel like this happening, and maybe you just kind of at some point like feeling like you were hitting rock bottom, right? Just feels to me like you took the stance of the hanged man, right? And took a look at everything that was happening, the good things, the beautiful things, the bullshit, the crazy things, and you just kind of said like, we're going to turn this on its head, right? And right now it's like you're choosing to move with something. I feel like this could possibly be around ideas or around a career. And you're just like, we're going with this. Whether you're ready or not, I am fucking here. This to me is about revelations. And let's clarify, this is in your future, immediate future. Something is about to be revealed. And I feel like it's rooted in just being very unhappy about something. Maybe it's about you telling someone that like, yo, like when this happened, I was severely unhappy about it. I did not like this. But again, it's almost like the truth coming out, speaking up for yourself. Let's clarify this. Is there anything else you can tell us about the High Priestess in reverse? Let's do one more. What is this about? What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us about the High Priestess in reverse? Okay. I feel like it's about truth is coming out because someone is getting rid of their demons. And this made you tremendously unhappy. But at first it was kept secret, right? There was a secret, and now it's coming out. And there was something that was just very hurtful that kind of crushed your heart. And it's about someone who is getting rid of their demons. Typically, this will mean like addictions or like entanglements, chains, right? Who the fuck knows what this is, you know? I mean, what is it? Alcohol, women, bad habits, self-loathing. Who knows what it could be, but something is about to be revealed. And the Empress card also clarifies the High Priestess in reverse. And I feel like this is about when this happens, you're about to be able to regain your composure, regain your control, and just kind of feel like your entire empire is about to be in order. I feel like this really threw you off, like whatever this was, it really threw you off. And it's about to come to an end. In the subconscious position, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And this for me, so in the upright position, it's kind of about like giving and taking, right? It's about, again, like balance, Libra, giving and taking. And right now, I just, for some reason, I'm feeling like it's not about you're not wanting to kind of like reciprocate. But this feels to me like you're actually embracing the fact that right now it's time for you to take. Like, it's okay to sometimes be selfish, especially, and we're going to clarify that, but it's okay for you to sometimes be selfish, especially when you've been so wired to just kind of be the giver, be the healer, be the nurturer. This is sticking out, so we'll take it. Yeah, and it just feels like, again, this is forward movement. And I feel like you just need to take something right now. Whatever it is, you're going to make the realization very quickly that, you know what, it's my time. I need to fucking go. And you're just going to hop on your horse and go. In the external factors position, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And I really love this because I don't know why I'm feeling this right now, but I feel like the external factor, maybe what's your point of hesitation is, it's feeling to me like self-doubt or fear. And this for me is like, there are going to be people who are going to be coming around you, who are going to hold a mirror up to you and really say like, listen, you are the Nine of Pentacles. You are independent. You don't need nobody. You have the support that you need, the material support, like it will come. You are creative. What you touch will grow. Like even the fucking birds get you. You know, it's like you are ready for this. You can do it, right? And I feel like it's so interesting because there's a castle in the background and it feels very far away. I don't know if you guys can see it. It feels really far away. But this for me is kind of a reminder that once you're able to fully embrace who you are, like your fairy tale is going to be not too far away. And let's clarify that because I really love that. I really love that card for all of Geminis, especially myself. You know what's so funny is typically I can't really read for myself. And yes, I love this, right? First of all, it's like 9, 10, reset, right? So it's like you are just coming to full completion of whatever it is that's in your life, all the things, all the people, all the experiences that are in your life. And you're just like, okay, I am ready to rise from the dead. I have 10 fucking swords stabbed into my back, face to the ground. Like my blood is, I mean, you know, it's so funny because don't they kind of look like the grapes? I just noticed that. And it's like, let your blood turn into grapes. What I mean by that, like what I'm feeling here is like, let your disappointment, let your heartache turn into something fruitful, turn into something good for you, turn into something that you can fucking make money out of, you know, like write a book, start a business, share your story, right? I don't know. It's feeling very, I love this. It's really cool. Okay, so in the fears, it's almost like hopes or fears, but to me this kind of feels like a fear. I'm feeling like if you were once kind of retreating, trying to kind of ideate and let your ideas grow, let your inspiration kind of marinate. Now you're almost ready to come out with it, and I feel like you're fearful. What I'm hearing is almost like, am I enough? Is it enough? Can I do it? Or will I be disappointed again? You know, and we'll clarify the Hermit in reverse. But I'm feeling like that's kind of your biggest fear, you know, like, is this going to end up the way that I want it to? Or am I going to get jilted? Oh, what this is saying though is I feel like it's time, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about, I feel like, endings and beginnings. You know, you have, I read somewhere that these four, actually they're not even four, there's 6 of them, and there's this. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But basically, when I was doing research about the Wheel of Fortune card, it was just saying that these are kind of all the symbols of the entire zodiac. And so basically, I feel like help is going to be coming from everywhere. It's time, right? So I'm feeling like, don't mind the fears. Don't be afraid of, you know, coming out of your hiding place, because the outcome is victory. And I really, really love this. Like the sun is shining behind you. You're on a horse. There are wreaths and laurels. And it's very like, you know, the rods symbolize action. And I just feel like this is the card of someone who has done something right, right? Like when you think about it, this is actually the first time that I'm feeling this about this card. But when you come back from a tough journey, or like, you know, in books, like you'll read about like people who come back from war, they come back as heroes, right? So it's like you get a hero's welcome. What people don't understand, or what people have maybe less of an inclination to pay attention to, is what you came from. in order for you to be riding back into your hometown victorious as a hero, right? Like you just came back from, I'm almost feeling too like maybe this is also for people who are coming out of like military assignment, or who are coming out of I want to say even like recovery, people who are in recovery, people who are coming out of, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of like a bad situation. Like before you can come into this, there was this story, right? And again, it's like, be thankful that you made it. Share your story, because I feel like the lasting impact of someone victorious, of a quote unquote hero, right, isn't just the fact that they're able to walk back in and have like this little parade for them, but it's also about being able to tell the story of their survival and of their hard work so that other people can benefit from that too. And that's it. So if you are coming back from military assignment, thank you for your service. And if any of this resonates with you, we totally want to hear from you. We don't really know what we're doing. We just started practicing, but hopefully it means something to someone, and we will see you next month. Bye. See ya.